Hi JEE Mains 2026 students. In this video, I'll give you an idea about how to increase your chances of guessing correct answer in JEE Mains 2026. Okay. I have analyzed some question papers, previous year's question paper, let's see like last 10 years, and I've reached to some conclusion. Watch this video completely so that you will get an idea, and also subscribe my channel so that you won't miss any future informations. Now, what I'm going to tell you in this video, use only if you have stuck up in terms of the correct answers in JEE Mains. Especially you have prepared well, and I know you are preparing well, and you have done a lot of MCQs, and you have practiced a lot of PYQs, etc. After all, in the examination hall, if you stuck with the correct answers and not able to guess, in this case, use this technology. Okay, what I'm going to tell you now. See, what happens is, the first thing is the key points, like few key points. Let me give you. I have just penned it down few things. Okay, I'll just quickly tell you what and all it is. What happens is that some key areas. First thing is eliminate the that elimination strategy. We can call it as an elimination strategy. So out of A, B, C, D, E, come into a strategy of eliminating one option. Okay, the first one I'll explain to you how it is. Second thing is look for clues in questions. Like some questions are given with some clues, some hints. Read again and again the questions, or might get some clue in the question itself. Third thing is substitution and unit check. Substitution and unit check. See, like maths and physics, if you look at it, try substituting the answer options into the equation and check the unit or dimensions. Okay. Wrong option can often be discarded this way. The next thing is avoid extreme values. I'll tell you what exactly that also. And pattern and trend detection. Okay. Now, believe me, this methodology, what I'm going to brief you in this video, is only in the case of you stuck with the answers. After all preparing well, still you stuck in the examination hall, use this techniques. Okay. So otherwise, it is always suggested to go with a lot of PYQs practice and get into the best options. All right. But after analyzing, or after I analyzed all these questions last 10 years, I have reached to a conclusion. That conclusion is 100% true. That's what I wanted to tell you. Okay. So what is that I have analyzed, which I'll tell you now. Before that, again, I'm telling you, if my channel is not subscribed, please subscribe and reach this information to many people. Thank you. The first thing is analysis based on last question papers. Last 3 years I first analyzed, then I went to 6 years, then I went to 10 years. So I got some information like this. Under the option A, B, C, D, okay, under the option A, B, C, D, first point, under the option A, B, C, D, option D is made as corrective option. Whenever option D is, you think that option D is a correct option, this option D is correct option. Last 10 years of question paper, only 12 to 13%. Okay, I repeat, option D is only 12 to 13% is only correct. All right, so understood now. Next thing is, so if you are planning for a guesswork, in that case, if you are planning for a guesswork, eliminate D. All right. Second thing is, okay, eliminating the extreme value. What is eliminating the extreme value? Okay, suppose option A is 13, option B is 16, option C is 22, option D is 94. Okay, then 94 to be avoided. Understood? Next thing is, okay, find the gap between the values. Very, 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 very important. Find the gap between the value. This is something interesting. What I found is, option A is 15, option B is 20, option C is 36, option D is 86. Okay. Now the gap, like see 15 and 20, if you see option A and B, 15 and 20, the gap is only 5. So the answer might be between this A and B. Okay. I've already told you D can be eliminated. But now if you see A, B, C, option A, B, C, option A and B, the gap is only 5. So now maybe the answer is between A and B. Okay. Next thing is, fourth one, probability of choice. What happens in the probability of choice? Okay. A is 19%, C is 29%, B is 38%, D is 13%. This is last 3 years, or I would say like 3 to 4 years. This is a setup. Like option A has gone 19% as correct answer. Option C has gone 29% as correct answer. Option B has gone 38% as correct answer. Option D is gone 13% as correct answer. So when it comes to A and B, okay, so when it comes to A and B, or when it comes to A or C, when it comes to A and B, or when it comes to A and C, probability is high for B or C. I repeat, when it comes to A and B, or when it comes to A or C, probability is high for B and C. Okay. The next thing, okay, when the probability is high for option D, suppose the probability is high for option D, I mean, okay, that some percentage is still there for D, I said 13%. So when the probability is high for option D, option D has a value. Okay, let me tell you, option D has a value. I mean, that either all of the above, or it says like what do you call, none of the above. Okay, so 52% in that case, when all of the above, when none of the above, in that case 52% option D is correct. Okay, understood this? Right. Next point, confusing options. Okay, can be confusing options. Now options with a similar example, A is 0,221, B is 0,122, suppose C is 0,212, D is 2,012. Okay, now many question paper when people are making, teachers are thinking like, you have to be getting confused, or people with some certain minds like should go to confusion. Now what could be the answer? In such cases, teachers itself will have a confusions while correcting. So what do they do is, option A always they keep it as correct answer. So that the rest of the options they know that if they by mistakes they keep it C option is correct after correcting. Sometimes it happens like that, which option, then they have to solve it and all those things. So such cases option A is always correct. Next thing is opposite choice. So if you see, if A is opposite to C, okay, then C will be mostly correct. Maybe A is positive or negative, okay, or C is negative or C is positive. When A become opposite to C, then automatically C is the correct answer. That's what I identified. Now next thing is 5 options answers, like multiple choice A, B, C, D, E is there. In such cases, whenever E is the guess, okay, this is only a guess, whenever E is the correct answer. Okay, which means 60% cases I found E is the correct answer. Now, true or false, which is in chemistry. For example, true or false, 58%, not 50%, 58% probability says true is correct. Hope you understand. In chemistry, true or false, whenever true is there, true is correct for 58%. Okay. Mathematics, very looking at, all of you would be interested. Mathematics, B option B, 45% it is correct. And option C is 33% is correct. But now if you look at it, I said 45% means sir has told like, okay, option B will be 45%, just to do it and go. I said, after all doing your JEE Mains paper, okay, you would have done like, whatever correct, whatever is perfectly you have studied, it is there and you have corrected everything. And there may be a chances of guessing work because your mark is not reaching to the rank, required rank. In such cases, students will go for a guessing work. So in case you are using for a guessing work, I have given you this data. Okay. So hope you understood now. Utilize this if it's okay. Or maybe do a mock test with what I said. See how much percentage, what is the level of mark you are getting. Yes, that can be done. 1 or 2 mock tests just to do what I said. The way I have briefed you the statistics. Hope this is beneficial to you. Thank you so much. Keep subscribe to my channel for such informations in future. Reach this information to many who are in need of it. In GURUJEE, we are conducting every weekend online, offline JEE mock test for 2026. In case you are interested, you are always welcome.